Alright, what is up everybody, and welcome to another Paladins video. Now, this video might be really long, I don't know, so I'm just gonna try to rush through this as fast as I can. I'm gonna be showing you all the new legendary cards, all 34 of them that just came out in patch OB64. It's not live yet, so I'm on the test server. I'm gonna leave a link in the description if you guys want to get on and try it out. I wouldn't suggest you doing it because none of the servers work right now. I've been trying to get into a match, but nothing works. So yeah, alright, first off, Vivian. So I think it's called Booby Trap. I can't remember what it's called, but it's a new card. You'll know it when you see it. So what happens is when she throws down a mine and it's near someone, it's gonna explode, dealing damage to everybody in that area. Next up is Androxus. So what he does is that every time you hit a shot with your pistol, it builds up your your right click damage by 5%, and this can do this to 100%. It's on level 1 right now, so if you get this at like, I don't know, level 5 or something, then it's gonna do more. But here we go. Okay, so I think I just almost emptied my clip. I mean, I did 3 times. Here we go. Boom, 1050 damage. See, good example, right? Yeah. Here is Ash. So this one is really cool. I kind of like it, especially because of Ash. So the range of your thing is increased, but it doesn't explode anymore. So you have to actually land the shots, which I really like. There's no damage drop-off anymore. I also love that. So yeah. Alright, that's Ash. Next up is Barrack. I think Hyra has ran out of ideas. All he does is fire faster by 14%. You can't even you don't even notice a difference here. Do you even notice a difference? No, you don't. Next up is Bomb King. I am loving these holiday bombs, by the way. This one's also really boring. All it does is that the radius of the sticky bomb is bigger. That's pretty much it. Here, look. Boom. It's just like bigger by a tiny bit. It's not much. Alright, here we go. Buck. So, this one is something that I can't really show because I need other players in here. So what it does is that when you have your ultimate and then you get an elimination, it supposedly resets your ultimate. Yeah, that sounds really good, but I don't know if it's like by a certain amount or anything, because it doesn't specifically say it. It just says that it resets your ult charge. So yeah, that was a bug. Next up is Cassie. So basically, your shots do more damage. Holy crap. That's a lot of damage. Your shots do more damage the further you are away from the enemy. That's actually a lot of damage. Here, let me close up here. Boom, see? 700, 600, 600. Boom. You go away. And then it's 800. I wonder if you can get 1,000 shots. Hold on. Let me try it with the skies here. That doesn't go that far? Oh. Well, alright. 894. Maximum. Oh. Alright, it's Drogo's. This one I think is also very boring as well. So what it is that when you activate Salvo, it doesn't go in the thing. It's not like in the rocket anymore. It just goes automatically when you press Q, and then it always shoots 6 rockets. That means that you can have 2 rockets, press it, and then it'll shoot all 6. So I guess that's good. I don't see when I'm gonna use this ever, but you know, whatever. Alright, next up is Evie. So this card is actually for her ultimate. See, right there. Ice Storm now deals 50% more damage and costs 60 energy, but only lasts 2 seconds. So I pretty much just summed it all up for you there. I'll get the ultimate so that I can show you. But yeah. Oh, there we go. Look at that. So it's at 60%, and you can already use your ult. It does 50% more damage, but look how short that was. I would rather just take the normal one, but you know, whatever. Alright, that was Evie. Next up is Fernando. I actually like this a lot, and that I think that if it's a higher level, like the more levels you get on it, the better it's gonna be. So, I mean, yeah, it will probably be the best card once it's level 5. So what it is that it turns your Flame Lance into a ranged weapon. You now shoot tiny fireballs that do damage instead of one big thing. And this does go through enemies, by the way. It's just like your regular lance. I mean, your regular fireball. It does go through enemies. Here, I'll show you here with the skies. So this one gets hit. The other one also gets hit just down there. See, look. I hit this one. It goes through her. It goes right here. See? Anyway, you get it. Okay, so this one, God, man, I really wish that he didn't die. So this one, it says that you can do it at range, and oh, see, yeah, look at that. You can deploy this at a further away distance to heal your allies. That is cool. That is incredibly cool. Alright, I thought it was like, you put it right here, like right next to yourself, but it heals everybody, kind of like a Yin clone, but... What? Yeah, that is pretty cool. It's not good, but it's cool. Actually, that's pretty good because Grok is like an area healer. Okay, here we go with Grover. Honestly, this is freaking terrible. What it does is that it makes this Q ability, the radius of it, bigger by 50%. Ugh. Okay. Sorry about that voice change. I had something in my throat. Go with Nara. Now, there was a bug with this card. I was gonna make a video on it, but I came on too late and the servers were down and I just couldn't get into a game. So, what it does is that if you land all 3 of these hits with your one-shot thing, then it does an extra, like, burst damage. There was a bug in the PTS where if you did this, it would take all of your enemy's health. But, you know, they fixed it already. God, I would love to have that bug right now. Like, I would love it to just have it for the rest of the PTS, but whatever. Yeah, they fixed it. Next up is Genos. So this one, it turns this gun thing into like a cannon. So it's no longer like really fast. It's slow, but it can do a lot of damage if you have this card up at level 5. I believe that at level 5, it does 600 damage per shot. So, yeah. It's really, really good, but also I kind of hate it. Is Kanessa. Next up is Kanessa. I already said that. It's pretty lame. So what you do is you press F. Boom. You teleport instantly. Yep. That's pretty much it. There's not a lot to show you. Alright, next up, my man Lex. So this makes it so that when you right click, every shot that you hit in your right click does 30% of your target's maximum health. So I'll show you right now. See, 17. This was 117. This was like 400 or something. I can't remember. But you know, obviously this was higher because he has more health than her. And yeah, you saw that. Cool. Okay, here we go. So for Leon, it's pretty lame. It's basically cauterize on your gun without having to get cauterized. Right now, every weapon shot you do is 45% cauterize, but I bet it'll be like 100% when you get this at level 5. So you know that's a big game changer for anybody who has this card. Okay, so this one is actually really cool. So Pounce normally does 500 damage, you all know that, but if your enemy is missing a chunk of health, Pounce will do 15% of that missing chunk as extra damage. So stop healing. There we go. So 500, 1,001. See that? You get what I'm saying? So 15% of the enemy's missing health will go in as bonus damage. That's amazing. This might be the best card for me. I'm just saying. Okay, next up is Makoa. I have no clue if I'm going to be able to actually show you this, but actually, yeah, I will. So, it's called Davy Jones' Locker. Anyway, so, if your enemy dies 2 seconds within you hooking them, then your cooldown for your hook is reset. That was actually a very bad example. Here, I'll show you again with the Ying here. Boom, hook, boom, shot. Got my hook again. Cool, right? It's pretty cool. I gotta say, it's pretty cool. Okay, so I like this one a lot for Maldamba because, you know, as a Maldamba player myself, I usually miss my right click. So with this one, your right click can go on an enemy and it does damage to them as if it were healing your ally. That is amazing. That is so cool. That is honestly the best. Alright, Pip. So what this does is that every time you hit something with your gun here, one of your, like, it reduces the cooldown of all your abilities by a certain amount of time. Right now I only have it at level 1, so it's 0.5 seconds. It's pretty bad, but, you know, probably at level 5 or something, it's gonna be like 2 seconds. So, yeah. Okay, I think this is really cool. So, what it is that your rockets, you can shoot 3 rockets now. Look at that! That's so cool! But, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. You can charge 3 rocket charges. Yep. Okay, so, this one's kind of hard to explain, but if you're healing an ally near 50%, near 50 feet of them, it supposedly does something. I have no clue what, but it said, I think it's supposed to heal him more? I don't know. Yeah, here, I'll let you read the card. Wait, no. Here we go, look. Heal all allies within 50 feet. Oh, okay, I get it now. I think I get it. So, if you have one ally here, and you're healing one, the other one also gets healed, but for 25% of what you're healing here. That's cool. So it turns Saris into, like, an area healer. But she has to be close. Yeah, you get it. That's cool. Oh, it's time for Shaolin. Alright, this one's the coolest thing in the world. Hold on. Let me go over here to these guys. So, it turns your impale arrow into an explosive arrow. Isn't that the best? It no longer stuns people, which is kind of sad, but it does it. It explodes, and it gives you extra damage. So it's kind of like the same as Desert Shadow, but I prefer Desert Shadow because it makes this last for 4 seconds. Okay, next up is Sky. So what it is that it makes it so your Q, when you throw it out, it does damage. That's it. That's pretty much it. It's kind of lame. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Strix. This is honestly like such a trolling. This is such a card for trolling. So what it is that it makes it so your flare does 500 damage. Yeah? And then it lowers the cooldown of your flare by 10 seconds. So all you do is just go in, not even use your rifle, and just do this the entire time. That's such a huge burst. Yep, I think it's OP. Look at that, 500 damage every 4 seconds, just from this thing. Okay, this one is actually really cool. I think that this was a card in the data mine for Talus, but then, you know, it was not here anymore. So what it is that it makes your ultimate charge faster, but anyone under 65% health is now revealed to you. See? I can see him, because, you know, he's under... Hey, stay down! There we go. Yeah, there you go. Boom. You get it. Here we go. My man Terminus. So what it does is that... So this card, not that cool. It's only 10%. So what it is that if you have 0 charges of Calamity Blast, like stored in the siphon, you attack 10% faster. That's, you can't even see the difference. Actually, hold on. Let me get on. There we go. There's like no difference. That's pretty terrible. This card on Torvald is actually pretty good. So what it does is that when you shield an ally, they gain CC immunity. That's pretty cool. That's pretty much it though. And it lasts like 2 seconds longer or something. I don't know. Well, I mean, I do. I just can't read it right now. Yeah, pretty sure it lasts longer by like 2 seconds. And then they gain CC immunity. That's cool. Guys, I think Tyra has the most OP legendary card. So what it does is that it cripples your enemies, and it does 75% more damage. Look at that! Did you see how fast that melted them? And this is level 1, by the way. Okay? This is level 1. Imagine this thing being at level 5. It's just gonna shred tanks in like 1 second. So, this card is pretty lame. What it does is that it increases the area, like the radius of which your grenade explodes. See? It's there, but it hit her, so it's just a little, it's bigger by 50%, and then it does an extra 100 damage. See? It's at 850, it's normally 750. Okay? This one's pretty lame. So what it does is that when you hit your right click, and it goes near, it's exploding, and it hits somebody, it does 350 damage. That's it. Yeah, it just makes it so your right click does damage when you deploy it. It's pretty lame. Okay. I don't really know how to explain this. Oh, okay, I think I do. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me go to Fernando over here. Boom. That was pretty bad. Okay, so I think what it does is that when you put this down and it's near an ally and they're about to die, you press this, it heals them like as a friggin' splash. I mean, as a burst of healing. It's pretty cool, but it kills your illusion. So, yeah. It's not that good unless it's at level 5 where you can heal up the entirety of their health. Then it's good, but it's only like 800, so it's not that good. My man's in. This one is really, really freaking cool. So now, the third hit, you know, this vertical one, it goes on forever. This is so cool. It goes on forever, and it passes through enemies. So let me get it right here. Boom. Boom, look at that. And it does more damage as well. Boom! Boom! That's so cool! That is so cool, dude. Sniper's in. Oh man, Sniper's in. Alright, well, that's everybody. That's all 34 legendary cards. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a great day. Nave out.